We are live.
On our page.
Yep. Hey, you guys, welcome. We are live. Welcome to another episode of the Couples Couch.
Yo.
We're in for a good one tonight. Got some people coming in.
Yeah, you know we gotta do our little setup.
Mm-hmm.
Get it. You shared it?
No, I did not.
Oh man.
How you going? When you guys come in, say hey.
Let us know everything. Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Yeah.
Let us know everything we need to know. So if you're in right now, give us a little feedback. Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Mm-hmm.
Is everything loud and clear? Can you hear us clearly?
Okay, perfect. Okay, hi Tamica.
Okay.
Hi Leanne.
I got a couple hearts drop.
Okay, Shari in the building.
Okay. Let me know. Can y'all hear us? Give me a yeah. Give me a no. Let me know. Somebody let me know.
We finna get into it tonight. And y'all already know Otis and I rarely ever agree on anything. So this one should be good. Ladies, I need y'all to show up and show out. Okay. Y'all already know.
It ain't going down like that. But so this is our first live of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to anybody who have never been on a live with us. If you have been on a live with us, welcome back. And we appreciate
and Happy New Year, you guys.
Happy New Year. Woo! Right? So for those who don't know, we do these are called the Couples Couch.
Mm-hmm.
And we do these lives. We like to talk about anything.
Nothing's off limits.
Right?
Y'all know it can get spicy. It can go real left real quick.
It can get spicy. So tonight we wanted to talk about think like a man, act like that
nigga
too, right?
Right. The Lori Harvey Effect. Yeah. Obviously, if you don't live on a rock, you've seen that Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan are all over social media, and people have their own opinions on it, right? Not necessarily on their relationship, but on Lori Harvey and her ability to maneuver the dating game and finesse it so well, which is my opinion.
I was going to say that's one way to look at it.
See, already, she finessed it. But anywho, so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna give you some in-depth insight on the dating game and what you should be doing out there to how to finesse, and so you can have that Lori Harvey effect too.
Yeah, so I had to roll up my sleeves for this one, right? So start off with a little wine. If you don't get your little wine, do whatever you do, but sit back and relax. So my thing is, I agree with you slightly. She definitely maneuvered through the dating world. But to me, a lot of times it's the optics of it and how it looks with her maneuvering through the dating world.
So how does it look?
Because I think what's going on right now is this equality thing. So women want to be so equal to men to where now they're attempting to carry on what was once perceived as male behavior, and women are attempting to now try even the playing field with men.
I don't think that. I think women are stepping into their power for so long. It's been a male dominated. Everything's about the male. Pleasure your husband or pleasure your man. And it's always been, dating has been all about the man and not about the woman. But the minute us women try to step into our power, then it's, y'all trying to be this or you're seen as that. And we ain't buying it. No, we are dating and playing the field because, as we know, not all men can be taken seriously. So until I find one that gives me what I need, You gonna do what you do. You ain't locked down, so you're free to date, which is what we did when we were dating.
Yeah, so but not like I said, well, kind of what you said. So being promiscuous is
she's not promiscuous.
Finding your power.
How is that being
everything you just explained was you saying like hopping.
So I was promiscuous. We getting down to it, y'all. We told y'all it can go real left, real quick. We ain't even in 10 minutes.
I mean, were you?
But I'm asking you according to your definition.
No, according to what you just said.
No, because I don't believe what your definition
of
promiscuous.
So what was being promiscuous?
I don't even know what you would really call promiscuous. But I feel like if you're dating multiple people at the same time, which isn't necessarily what Lori's doing, because as we see, she's like in the media, she's only come out with, oh, I'm dating this person, or I'm casually seeing somebody, which doesn't mean that it's a serious relationship. Casual dating can be anything. You going out and having fun.
So what about the fact whenever she was like engaged to some guy, like a race car driver?
So she's promiscuous because she was engaged. Make it make
sense.
Look,
so if y'all paying attention,
see him stumbling and fumbling.
No. So if y'all paying attention, the whole time she's talking, I'm not cutting her off. Soon as I make one statement, she cut me off. Typical behavior, right? So can I talk? Okay, thank you.
Permission granted.
Thank you. So she was dating or not, she was engaged to this guy. And then for some reason, whatever, the engagement gets called off. Mm-hmm. And then I think that's like a month or so later, she with Trey Songz. So like that's a problem. That's a problem.
Why?
Because like, come on, man, like you're engaged. So that's a point where you were serious. Mm-hmm. This isn't a point where it was like, oh, she's dating. This was a serious relationship. And then shortly after that, you're dating somebody else. That's a problem. That's a red flag.
Why is that a red flag?
Why isn't it a red flag?
I'm really asking you.
I'm asking you, why isn't it?
Because I feel like a month after an engagement, who knows how long their engagement was, we don't really know the ins and outs. But at the same time, like, I feel like she took some time.
All right.
Like, we don't even know if they were really dating or were they just friends.
So listen, man. I'm gonna tell y'all my biggest issue.
Okay.
And she's showing it, right? So this is what we see a lot of times. Y'all can agree or disagree. We see women like Lori Harvey, who's perceived to be beautiful, successful. What else? Whatever you want to perceive her to be, right? Famous. And she gets a pass for this behavior. But the woman around the corner who does the same thing, she's a thought. She's a jump on. Look, she messing with another dude. And it's because Lori Harvey is dealing with men who we perceive to be handsome and successful and rich, that she gets a pass. But if this was going on with somebody who was working at Walmart, everybody would have something to say. But she gets a pass, and it's hoorah. Oh, let's go, sis. Do your thing, sis. So she gets a pass.
I think that's incorrect.
Okay.
First of all, Otis, welcome to 2021. Where
I've been here for a minute.
Nobody, like, who's using the term jump off? Like, no, like, we're not.
I called her a thought first.
Well, for me personally, I can't speak for anyone else, but I don't use the term thought. I don't use the term promiscuous. I don't use the term jump off. I never use those type of terms because I just feel like it's unnecessary. Like, I'm not going to judge someone else for the experiences that they choose to have. Like, but
I'm not saying what you do. I'm saying,
but I don't feel like a lot of other people do. At least people in my circle aren't doing it. And if the people who are saying, oh, you know, this person's a jump off, then
so I mean, I didn't create the term thought.
I didn't say
I didn't make it popular. So what I'm saying, it's a popular term. Mm-hmm. We hear it all day, every day, whether or not you hear it in your circle.
Brittany
or not.
Williams said people do use that term, Melissa.
They do.
Okay.
They do. That's
maybe
what I'm
just
saying.
people not that. Maybe it's just not the people that I surround myself with. Because I'm well aware that, you know, different people.
You hear it in the music that you listen to.
Oh, that Tatiana song.
All right then. Okay. So don't act like I'm making something up. So I'm just saying, if it was the woman around the corner, it wouldn't be the same energy. And that's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
She gets a pass.
I don't think she gets a pass.
Does she get a pass or am I tripping? Because I feel like she get a pass. Because I mean, I'm one of the first people to say.
Shari said in 2021, I feel it's okay to date around without judgment. I agree.
Y'all do realize we only been in 2021 for
Tamica
17
said
days.
We are grown and can date and sex whomever if you aren't married. Okay. I agree with that too.
All right.
So I feel like, what's your problem? I think men,
I don't have a problem.
So, but I think men don't like when women do the same thing they do.
That's untrue because, like you said, when we met, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told you my situation. You told me your situation. I was perfectly cool with your situation until I wasn't cool with your situation, right? So I understand that. But we knew each other's situation. And I'm not saying that her and whoever she got going on don't. But I think the optics of it, the 6-7 dudes in a calendar year. Actually,
2021 just started.
Exactly. And the stuff that we just saw was going on in 2020.
So, and I don't feel like it didn't come out that she spent one night with Future, one night with Michael B. Jordan, one night with somebody else. Like, this ain't that. This is, I'm no longer dating this person, so I'm moving on to the next person. And you have a right to do that.
According to what we know, bro, she dated a daddy and a son.
That's not been confirmed.
Boom. Bro, a daddy and a son, bro.
That's not uncommon. I'm saying, like, what?
Bro,
like,
who on here dated a daddy and a son?
I mean, I haven't. That's not my
Please tell on yourself, because I want to know. Who on here dated a daddy and a son?
Lance. Thank you, Leanne.
Okay, what's she saying? What's she saying?
She said exactly, like, who says she's sleeping with these men anyway? Shari says 6 or 7 dudes, but did she sleep with them? We don't know.
Bro, we don't know.
Yes, Nikivia, goals. Because you know why? She's not giving a man a power to define what she can or cannot do, who she can and cannot date, when it's time to move on. Who determines that stuff? Only she can, and what's right for her. It's not fair for society or anyone else to be like, oh, no, I think she's moving too fast. No, she's moving at her speed, which is what we always encourage women to do, is step in your power, as long as you're doing it for the right reasons. You know, there are women out there, and we know this, that are doing it for the wrong reasons. Either they want attention from dudes, they're searching for something because they don't have strong enough self-esteem, they need validation. Those are the reasons why you shouldn't. But if you are a just healthy individual and you are comfortable in your own shoes, then you should be able and feel free to go out, date whomever you want to. And if it don't work out, be like, thank you, next.
Okay, listen, I give her the utmost credit for maneuvering, like you're saying. I'm all with that. And maybe she isn't giving up the cookies, which is maybe why she's going from man to man. Because I know if it's me, you're not going to like date me for a certain amount of time and we're not going to do anything sexually. It's not happening.
I've dated dudes and not done anything sexually.
I've said me. So I know I'm going to move on. So maybe that was Future situation. Maybe she's not giving it up. I'm saying maybe she isn't.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why guys are like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, Steve Harvey is her dad. So, or, he her dad. So maybe she is doing the 90-day rule and dudes like, not happening.
Right.
It could be. So, I know one thing, like for me, like say the Diddy situation, which is crazy. She dated the son and that.
Did she really date the son, or was she just friends with him? We don't know.
Okay. So, but even with the Diddy situation, I do understand her getting out of the Diddy situation, because you look at Diddy and what's her name? Cassie?
Yep.
Yeah, Diddy and Cassie, and Diddy pretty much will make a woman a lifelong girlfriend.
As we see, because I think Cassie and Diddy dated for like 12 years.
Like 12 years.
And boom, that's another great example of a woman taking control and being like, you can't give me what I want. I'm not going to put up with it. Boom. 6 months later, she's engaged and got a baby on the way because that's what she wanted. She found someone who was able to give her what she wanted.
So, hey Cordell, why you say it's crazy, bro? Because that I want to hear from the brothers, man. Because
let me see. I want to know. Some brothers chiming in.
Hey, and listen. So, to let everybody know, we definitely want to bring somebody or two people on. Right, so we want to bring y'all on. We want to hear y'all opinion on the camera, not just through the words. So just stick around. We're gonna choose one person here shortly, probably in about the next 4 to 5 minutes, and I'm gonna send you a link to your inbox. Go in there, click the link. It's gonna bring you into the live. And we definitely want to hear y'all.
Jeremiah said it's more ladylike not to be all over the place. Us men got to buy that too.
No, I agree. See,
gotta go by that too. He said,
yeah, because I think it is a double standard, like I think Tamica said earlier. But I think it's a double standard. You have the double standard that men have that a woman shouldn't act this way, and then you have the double standard that I talked about where women give certain women passes because they perceive them as a certain way.
But I think that says more about that woman who's going to judge someone else because of their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That says more about that person who's going to judge than it says about that actual person. But I think Brittany said that Twitter. Brittany said that Twitter went in on Lori. Lori doesn't care about the roundaway girl. Her name will be tossed around, sad to say.
But I mean, anytime you in the public eye like that, you gotta expect.
Nikivia said, remember the movie with Gabrielle Union when she dated the son and the dad? It was an honest, innocent thing.
Bruh. But look what happened. She almost lost the love of her life.
Listen, almost don't count.
Almost.
Sometimes it takes certain situations for you to get it together. Man, but and that's what I'm talking about, ladies.
If you date
this is like for y'all that are still out here dating. Like, don't be so desperate to be in a relationship that you let your boundaries, you start slipping on those, your expectations in a relationship. You start making excuses for him. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Stick to your boundaries, stick to your expectations. And if he's not giving you that, that means he's playing around. So the minute you start lowering your boundaries and expectations, you've done lowered everything. Now he know he can just play around with you. So if it ain't gonna work, thank you, next. And watch how fast some of these dudes quit playing.
So I think I definitely don't want you all to feel like I'm a Lori Harvey basher, because I'm not. Because if any woman on here, or any woman can tell you that we've talked to, I am an advocate of serial dating, if that's what you want to call it.
Yep.
You should date as many people as you want to. But my thing is just be honest about it. Like I say, when I met Alyssa, I told her the women that I was dealing with. And then in return, she told me the man that she was dealing with. And I think that honesty, that foundation of honesty allowed us to progress in our relationship. And I think a lot of times we feel like we can't tell people who we're dating or that we're dating. And then we get into these they're not really relationships, but they're kind of like relationships, but then you don't really want to be in the relationship. And then you don't realize that you caused it by making this person feel that they're the only one. And a lot of times, fellas, y'all do it.
Yeah.
Y'all do it. To be honest, y'all won't tell the 3 or 4 women that you're dealing with about each other. And then one of them basically feels like, okay, we're in a relationship. He's seeing me all the time, blah, blah, blah. So she feels like she's in a relationship. And then you still got these 3 other women that you're courting and seeing all the time at the same time. So it's like coming out early and being honest about something about the people that we're dating. It helps out the situation, in my opinion.
I agree 1,000%. And my, I guess, opinion and recommendation is for dudes that are dating. If you're out there and you're in a dating world, be upfront about what you want out of the relationship as well. So if you just want somebody where you can go home and smash, you might want to just say that, because she might be into that. Like, it's, we in a whole new era where people are really taking control out of and what they do with their bodies and their sex lives. So you don't necessarily gotta lie. When you do lie, you're just being selfish. You're trying to get something for somebody by deceiving them into thinking it's something else.
So listen, man, I want to get somebody else's opinion. Yo, who out here want to come join us live? If you want to join us live, what I drop values in the comment. VALUES. Values. Just drop values in the comment. I'm gonna pick a random person. I'm gonna send you a link. Come on, come talk with me. I want to know what y'all think. So in the meantime, let's talk to the people about some things that we have going on.
All right. While we're looking for somebody to come on.
Let's see. Values. VALUES.
Don't be shy.
It's that simple. So, but in the meantime, some of the things that we do have going on that you guys may not know about. It's 2021. If you haven't, and you're on here right now, if you notice, this whole month we've been talking about dating. So if you go over to our page, you'll see all sorts of dating tips. Up to this point, I think it's 17 of them. We're dropping a dating tip every day to help you guys navigate through the dating world. Also, you'll see, what else do we have up? You'll see we got a blog. Well, our website is down right now.
Yeah. The website's down because we're revamping it so you guys can get the most out of it, reorganizing. We got some feedback saying there was just a lot going on. So we're going to simplify it and be able to bring you some really great information on the site that you really want to check out if you're single and dating, married, serious relationship, engaged. It's going to be something for everybody that you're going to definitely want to be on there, because a lot of people who have reached out in the past month or so have really wanted to do one-on-one coaching with us. However, we're kind of straying away from the one-on-one coaching and moving into either group coaching, or you'll be able to go on our website and use our platform to do your own thing and through a course and things like that. So you can do it at your own pace, at your own leisure. As we continue to grow, we just being pulled in different places, and obviously want to be fair to you guys to just say, hey, we're going to do one-on-one coaching, but then the scheduling doesn't work out or what have you. So and we're trying to make it more organized.
I'm real excited about the course, and it gives us the opportunity to, like Alyssa say, reach more people. So I really hope you guys take advantage of it. Like during the course, we was able to structure the price in a way that is super affordable. So hope you guys take advantage of it. We have a couple giveaways coming up in February. So for those who do want to take advantage of it, we'll definitely be giving away a couple things. I know it's a book. It's a couple other things. I know it's something that's super popular and people really like. So let's see. And
then we also have the Right Way to Love dating game show in February. It's gonna be lit. Listen, the bachelorettes are beautiful. Beautiful. Great. 3 great women. We have a great bachelor. It's
super, like it's amazing. Everybody successful, everybody beautiful, everybody handsome. It's going to be an amazing show. And for anybody looking to possibly become the next bachelor or bachelorette, contact us. We'll drop the email down in the comments. And let's see what's going on. Okay,
we're trying to get somebody on.
I picked somebody, so we trying to get them on. I might have to bring out something a little bit more heavier. So
let's see. Otis said you feeling beautiful today. Let's see.
Man. I am. So, but no. So
I like that. See,
I am, man. So, but seriously, with the Right Way to Love, is going to be something like epic. It's something that we're really trying to do for the culture and show like who we are. Really show that Black love, because a lot of times we get caught up and what's going on outside of the culture. And we really wanted something that we can focus on us. All of the bachelorettes are phenomenal women. Like, they're extra. Any guy would be lucky to have them. The Bachelor is a phenomenal guy, so any woman would be lucky to have him. So it's something that we really are proud of. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. So all right, we're gonna keep it talking.
Yep, send it to somebody else. See if they can come on. Whoever can come on first.
We're
sending out the links.
We're sending out the links, man. I don't know what's going on.
To join us. We got a lot going on. So when you come on, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that your mic's on. Let us know that we can hear you.
Or do it actual up there? I don't know.
Nope. Just waiting for somebody to. Oop. Yeah. Where'd my thingy go?
What?
Because remember, it wasn't letting me. Okay, that we're just doing up my leg.
Okay.
Did you send it to somebody else yet?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Oh man. So
what did Leanne say?
I don't got on my glasses.
No, I don't either.
Who's your response?
I do have on my glasses.
That's
how blind I am. Let's see. We love Black love.
Yeah.
So do we. Do we. And you know what? What I've noticed is a lot right now. I watch a lot of TV. So that means I've watched a lot of different stuff that's come out recently and before. And what I'm noticing is at an unproportionate rate, I've seen a lot of like interracial couples, which isn't necessarily what is the actual, like the ratio to what's actually going on is so unproportionate. Yeah. And then when we do see a movie that has Black love, it's kind of like, you know, something's wrong. You know, somebody's an alcoholic, somebody getting beat up, somebody's a drug dealer or something like that. Now, one of the movies that I most recently
with Issa and
The Photograph.
Yeah, The Photograph. I forget brother's name, but he's a phenomenal actor. But see, I think what happens a lot of time is we get caught up. What you generating something?
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to see.
What happens is a lot of time we do get caught up in, say, interracial dating, which is nothing wrong with it, right? And then we
nothing wrong at all.
Yeah, we forget about the many examples of Black love that we do have. Because, you know, like we hear all the time, man, love is love. We can't tell somebody who to love. Right. It is what it is.
I just want all of us to be equally represented. Like, I don't feel like there's enough Black love shown on TV.
But I think
somebody's coming. Waiting for the device to get connected.
This might get spicy.
So
but no, I think it is a lot of representation. I just think that we get caught up.
Where though?
And what do you mean where?
What show?
All the time.
What show?
Blackish.
I knew he was gonna say Blackish, and then my next question was gonna be, what else?
All right. So look, I'm not at liberty to really answer this
question because you don't watch TV.
No, exactly. I don't watch TV, so I don't really know. So any of you guys who do know, let me know, because I don't really watch TV. I watch ESPN. I watch Fox Sports. Right? I don't really watch a lot of TV. Snowfall. Well, I forgot. Damn, mom and daddy ain't together. Yeah. The uncle and the auntie. And
what's up? He a drug dealer. Like I said.
Sometimes we gotta start. Look, sometimes we gotta start somewhere.
No, let's start where we at. Let's start where
But we didn't start here though.
Listen, there's a lot of couples out here who Black love is just thriving.
Do you got to click some?
No, I do, but I'm waiting for his device to get connected. Because if I bring him on now, it's not gonna...
we do have somebody right here active, but it's saying device. I ain't got on my glasses.
He need to connect his microphone and his audio.
Okay, so
technical difficulties, y'all. I'm trying to get this person on.
Yeah, this is our first time doing this,
right?
But it's something that we want to do because we want to make it more just more fun. We want you guys to know that it's not just us. Like we're a part of y'all. That's why we like doing this so much because we get to be a part of you all as well.
And if you guys want to come on, press type values again
in the comments, and we'll definitely send the link out because something funky is going on.
I don't know what's going on, so we can send it out to a couple people. We can send it out to a couple people, but let's dive a little bit deeper into, I guess, the Lori Harvey perception and the Lori Harvey effect, I guess.
Okay.
All right. Let's dive a little bit deeper into this because you brought up the fact that women sometimes have that double standards for ourselves, right?
Not really for yourself, but
no, but not ourselves as in us, but like us as women.
Yeah.
For ourselves as women.
Yeah.
Some women do have that double standard.
Yeah, I really do. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definite, you know, but I feel like that's a certain type of woman. So what certain type of woman do you think would do that?
That's a messed up question, man.
Let's put it out there.
Nah, that's a messed up
question. What do you guys think? What type of woman do you think would judge another woman in that way to say she's doing something wrong?
It could be a woman who got like low self-esteem. For one, and then she's probably kind of upset that maybe it ain't working out for her that way.
So haters, gotcha.
Haters. I just heard.
Okay, we got Jeremiah coming on. All right, let's see.
Go to the we got a guest. Dang, man, all right. I didn't even know. I should have had.
Man, what's up, man?
I should have had more book.
Hey,
Jeremiah,
Hold on. I gotta get my audio up a little bit. Hold on one second.
All right. 10-4.
All right,
hey, look, this is a good topic that y'all having though.
Hold on. Before you come, hold on, bro.
You gotta come over. So
hold on. Before you come in, my platform. Let me get you right.
All right.
Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with right now?
This Jeremiah Jones.
Okay, Jeremiah Jones, the famous author. If you guys don't know, I actually purchased this brother book. Phenomenal book. If you do love books for the culture, could you tell them the name of the book?
It's called Glen Note.
Okay.
Glen Note, The Street Show No Love, and Glen Note, The Story of Marlo and the Italian Mafia. I'm also working on Glen Note 3 right now. That'll be coming out pretty soon.
So you're looking at somebody famous in the making. So listen.
All right.
So I want to know your take, brother. Alyssa.
Let's get into it. I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay.
As far as on the Lori Harvey situation, I got a lot of different opinions though, but I'm gonna just kind of start off slow, and I'm gonna just start off by saying I definitely feel where both of y'all coming from. Otis, you said a lot of key things tonight, and your wife did too, but I just feel like it's kind of hard to say, you know what I mean? Because I understand about closing out of one relationship and successfully exiting out of that one. And what I mean by that one is, just basically like, leaving it the right way. You know what I'm saying? We don't know any of the details behind the scenes, but as long as she's fully out of that relationship and she's not into at the same time, that pretty much makes it okay. Now, I want to say the time in between is where it kind of gets, where there's like a little asterisk next to it. And that's why I say I understand Otis a little bit on that. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to move too soon when you're speaking about relationships. Now, friendships, we all know that's a whole different ball game. But when you're talking about relationships, I know in my personal experiences, it's not always that easy to move on. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of important things that you got to consider when moving from one relationship to the next one. And
so let me ask you this. Do you take your own advice?
Very much so.
So how much time in between relationships do you actually put?
For me, you know what I mean? It's hard to put an actual time limit and go on it relationship after relationship. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person that's in a lot of relationships, even if you're a person that has what I want to say, almost seldom relationships. It's hard to put a time limit on it, but I would say for me, at least 6 months, just for me to reevaluate, just for me to heal. You know what I mean? To get the other person some time to heal. If you're not a selfish person and you're very thoughtful of that other person that was also on the other end of that relationship with you. And you know, these are things to think about before moving on, and what you're bringing to the other party that you're moving on to. You know what I mean? And also evaluating what you're getting yourself into. So there's a whole lot of things to think about when you're going from one relationship to the next. You know, it's not easy as tic-tac-toe or just, you know, a skip and a hop. And that's just my take on it.
That's real. Okay. I agree with you. I agree with you 1000%.
It was a pleasure talking with you.
No, we're going to keep Jeremiah on.
We're going to keep Jeremiah on?
We're going to add Miss Shari Thorns.
Okay.
Hey, y'all.
What's going on? Could we
we're going to do it like this.
Okay. So, all right.
Hey.
Now we got Miss Shari Thorns.
Can we do it like this? There we go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. We got Miss Shari Thorns.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can. Oh. All right. So I think the people can hear you too. But no, I love everything you just said, Jeremiah. One of the biggest things was a comeback at what we don't know how much time was in.
I can't really hear too good.
I totally agree with that. So Miss Shari, I'm gonna let Alyssa take the floor.
What's your take on the Lori Harvey situation? The Lori Harvey effect is what I like to call it.
Okay, so my take, I mean, I'm a little different. However, I kind of agree what she did. We don't, just like Jeremiah said, we don't know the details or the specifics behind it. However, I feel like women, I mean, not all of us, but some of us, when we date one at a time. But then that one person, we end up falling a little bit in love, and it's harder for us to move on. So we'll stay in something toxic. Okay. Well, I feel like what she did is what we should, I guess, learn how to do, which is date. And if you see things shaky, okay, this is not for me. Let me move on. That way your feelings are not involved. It's not harder to walk away. You're not settling for anything. You're not trying to compromise, you know, and it's not even that serious yet. Women, we have a really big problem with finding one guy thinking, oh, this is it. We're going to deal with whatever. And then we go into marriages like that, and it's just a big mess from the start. Instead of just stopping it, like, hold up, I don't think this is right for me. Let me just move on. Because we don't want to be looked at as like, Shari was just with Joseph last week, now she with Timothy. See, some of us don't want to look like that. Yeah. So we're going to stick with Joseph and try to work it out while we're dating. That's not how, you know, like, you know, but I kind of feel that less feelings are involved when you just move around.
No,
like,
go ahead.
And I think to that point, because women, not to use the word term desperate, but to use the term desperate, it becomes desperation. So you're more likely to fall in love with somebody that much quicker. But when you have multiple people to choose from, it takes the pressure off of that one person, which is why I always say you should date multiple people at one time, and that way you can see what you ultimately like and who's really giving you what you need, and it's consistent across the board and not going ghost, not playing games, not lying, you know, just things like that. So it takes the pressure off to where they're like, they lie and then they give you an excuse and you like, okay,
just deal with it.
You know exactly what you just described.
Listen, if y'all haven't, share this video. It's a lot going on.
We want a lot more people to join the conversation.
Yeah, we definitely have Brother Jeremiah, who's an author. We have the Madam Miss Thorns, who is a life coach. She's a phenomenal person as well. So listen, I agree with everything you just said, and the people do too. I was just looking at it. So I agree totally, because I think we should date. Like we talk about it. Dating is plural. It's not singular. And I think a lot of times what happened, people take dating and they turn it into a term that's relationship, which can be singular if you want to go about it in that way. But dating is something that's plural. You should date as many people as you can handle. My only thing is
everybody should know. So
everybody should know.
Key example, because we use a lot from what we've been through. And for me, I was a monogamous dater. So the one person at a time. And I fell into the trap of, oh my gosh, I'm so in love, you know, blah, blah, blah. Just for him to be like, oh yeah, you know, we dated seriously because I've had, you know, some really great serious relationships. But then it took for that one relationship to just be a total disaster. And then after that, like, I was just like, you know what? I'm not even finna do this. I'm finna just date multiple people. Everybody knew. So that way, if you hit my phone and I'm like, nah, I'm entertaining somebody, I'm gonna get up with you later. You can take that how you want to. Then this may not be what you want because I'm giving you my undivided attention when I'm with you. So I'm gonna give that same thing to somebody else. So then when Otis realized, like, okay, now I don't want to share your attention with anybody else, he made it known that he wanted to be in a relationship. And that's when I was like, okay, I can, you know, break some people off. If you want to take this seriously, let's move forward.
And you know, I had a question on that. You know, I was gonna ask y'all what is dating, but you know, Otis already cleared that up, and you did a good job on how you spoke. And Sherry, you did a good job as well. You know what I mean with her answer and all the feedback that she gave. But you know, Otis, you did a real good job on making sure that the people knew, and even I myself, that dating is singular, it's not plural. You know what I mean? Because I'm one of the people that also felt like, you know, it was kind of like a plural thing. You know, when somebody say I'm dating someone or I'm dating somebody, you know, they're using it in that context versus the context of how it should be on how your wife kind of explained it of dating multiple people. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like expanding your options. You know what I mean? Like she said, when you have those options, it kind of take the stresses off, and not just for women, but for men too. That's single and you looking for that woman. You know what I mean? You can kind of what I want to say, you can kind of, it's almost kind of like having interviews when you dating. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Bro, so look, that's exactly what it is, right? Like you basically like, bro, you basically just said what it is. And like I remember we were just talking to a woman earlier, and we were telling her like the dating phase is an interview. That's all it is. And then you're trying to figure out who get the job.
Right.
That's basically what it is. So and the thing is, right, if you say if you're dating 3 men or 3 women, right, at the same time, if everybody know, then it gives everybody the opportunity to play their A game. Right. So everybody know that I need to be on my A game at all times, especially with men, right? Because a lot of time women, they, like you just said, you a monogamous dater. But if a woman telling 3 dudes like, yo, look, I'm dating 3 dudes right now. This is situation. Now every guy is gonna be intimate. Every guy is gonna be attentive. He gonna make sure, like, yo, hey, did you eat today? You need me to send you some food. You need some Uber Eats. Like, he gonna be on his game.
Nah, James already took care.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be on his game.
Well, you dead wrong.
Seriously, he gonna be on his game. Whereas if he think he the only one, that's why a lot of dudes be playing around. And women don't know this. Like this, like even whenever Steve Harvey came out with the book, I remember, like, I was younger, but I remember like a lot of old heads in my life was like, yo, what is he doing? Like, he giving out the blueprint.
Yeah.
Right. So this the blueprint. Like, seriously, if dudes knew that there were other guys in the play, they will take things more seriously. They'll be more on their A game and not try to play as much.
Yeah, but I feel like what if you're the one you're supposed to be with? What if the right man is for that a woman saying, "Oh, well, I'm dating 5 people and whoever win." Like, I feel like you can miss out on your husband like that too, because some guys might be like, "What? Oh, I'm that type of time," you know, like your husband.
Hey, it could be, but at the same time, like, who's not up for a little competition?
And that also goes back to your values, because although we say you should date multiple people, if you're one of those people that, okay, I strongly feel like I should only date one person at a time. Okay, but that means you really got to check yourself continuously to make sure that it's equal. Like, don't be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? So when you do that, you're gonna attract somebody with the same values. But see how I was, where I'm like, okay, I let him know I'm dating multiple people. He's like, okay, I am too. I attracted somebody who had the same values by him continuing to still pursue me.
And then, like she said, whenever it got to the point where basically pretty much we both were kind of over the people that we're dealing with. I know I was for sure.
I could have entertained a little longer.
Okay, well, I was over it. Look, I was over it. So, and then I let her know, like, yo, I want to move forward. And then, you know, we move forward with our relationship, and then, you know, we are where we are today. It looked like we just lost
Shari.
But you know, so,
and I'm a strong individual, right? So understand that not all women and not all men are stronger individuals. And it took a while for me to even step into all of my greatness. So when I was really falling for anything. You know, these dudes would tell you I come from a West Indian background. So, you know, my mama kept me in the house or on the porch, you know, that type of stuff. So when I was out here and I left and went to college, it was a whole new ball game, and these dudes were finessing the shit out of me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Until I really stepped into my own and really found myself. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm the prize. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of y'all out here, and I'm going to choose what's right for me. And I'm not going to conform to what a dude wants me to be.
So, okay. So, Jeremiah, give me your last word.
Y'all covered a lot of important points. You know what I mean? But yeah, just you know, I feel like knowing what dating is was very important. I feel like that's something that a lot of people could have took something from, or even learned something new on. You know what I'm saying? Just that topic right there. But I just want to close out. But I just feel like, you know, I'm gonna just be real. You know what I'm saying? Just go a little bit deeper and just, you know what I'm saying? Just reiterate what we already know, and that's that everybody got flaws. You know what I mean? Everybody got flaws. So there's always something to improve on. There's always something to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're dealing with the opposite sex. You know what I mean? And, you know, for some people out there, you know what I mean? Not trying to be disrespectful, but they don't date the opposite sex. There's some people that date the same sex, and that's dating too. You know what I mean? The same rules and the same obligations and frustrations sometimes still apply. So, you know what I mean? Just knowing who we dealing with, knowing ourselves. I think knowing ourselves is important too. You get what I'm saying? No matter how much you hop around or how much you don't hop around, knowing yourself is always going to be most important, because if you don't know yourself, you're not going to be able to get to know somebody else. You know what I mean? Just like they say, if you don't love yourself, you can't love somebody else. So these are, you know, important key elements that also comes into the dating world. It's kind of just reflecting on yourself. And then, you know what I mean? Second, most importantly, reflecting on the opposite person. You get what I'm saying? I think that's what makes stable for a more healthy relationship, and, you know, something that brings longevity into the relationship when you have a better understanding of yourself and the other person.
Facts.
Jeremiah, you single?
Yeah, for right now.
Are you single and looking, or are you single and just taking care of yourself?
I'm single, taking care of myself, but you know, I'm having pretty good combo with somebody right now, and that's going real great so far, so good. And, you know, that's kind of why I'm at with it.
Your inbox.
Huh?
I said, let me know if anyone hops in your inbox. I'm nosy.
Yeah, for sure. But, you know, I'm just taking it slow right now. You know, just kind, and making sure that I have my internal issues, you know what I mean, in order, and you know what I mean, and then, you know, dealing with that friend, you know what I'm saying, starting off with them as a friend. That's what we've agreed to do, and just kind of moving forward from there.
That's A1.
Hey, we're gonna chop it up with you, bro.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, for everybody that's on the show tonight, man, make sure y'all purchase Gladnos 1 and 2. It's on Amazon.com. Don't hesitate to send me a DM. You know what I mean? For y'all that's friends with Otis and his wife, y'all can reach out to them. They know how to get in contact with me, and I'll be coming out with Gladnos 3. Thank y'all.
My man.
All right, respect.
Yeah.
And listen, so just to even piggyback off something that he said, like, ladies, because like I know me, like I've been doing like a lot of our social media, and I've been getting a lot of DMs lately, right?
Yeah.
Basically of what we have, but about what he just said, right? Women, he just told y'all he's working on himself. It's a lot of brothers out here working on themselves as well.
Absolutely.
Even though it may not show, but like they are working on themselves. So don't like write them off, because it's like I can show y'all. It's so many women who like, man, the dudes in my city on this, or the dude they on this, but he just told y'all that he's not in a relationship because he pretty much feel like he need to be working on himself and getting himself right. So don't think that men are just like, all men are just out here, you know, running them up. Brothers are out here, you know, trying to work on themselves. But yeah, I want to know what other people are saying.
Yep. That's big. At least he's trying. Exactly,
Facts.
Libra. Yep. A1. Yep.
Facts.
And it takes a big person to say, okay, I'm going to step away and say, let me work on myself. Let me look internally. Because when you're when you have failed relationship after failed relationship after failed relationship, you do have to take a step back and be like, why did it fail? You know what I'm saying? What role did I play? Did I let my boundaries slide? Did I uphold my boundaries? And then I'm like, okay, I did a good thing. Like what didn't you like? What you did like? Different things about that specific relationship that why didn't it work out? You know what I'm saying? His personality. What about his personality didn't I like? And that's a part of getting to know yourself better and what you do and don't like, because we tend to fall into patterns where we just date the same person over and over again. And then people wonder why they're not getting a different outcome of the relationship. It's because you just dated another Michael for the 18th time. Okay.
And I think even what she just said was, because I was just talking to a female friend like a week or so ago, and I was telling her, I was asking her, have you stepped outside of your boundary or stepped outside of your regular scenery? And this is one of our dating tips. Have you went outside of what you're used to? My wife is from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm from Harlem, Florida. We're like 1,400 miles away.
From the top and the bottom.
Right? Totally different. We met in Daytona. We met because of friends. Right? So it's like, have you stepped outside of like what's normal to you to try and find somebody that you're compatible with? Because a lot of times our soulmate isn't around the corner.
Right.
They might be a couple cities over. So have you made yourself available to men or women in another city? So sometimes we got to step outside of what's normal to us.
Right. You got to just think outside the box. My favorite hunting ground when I was in college, once I got my stuff together, I used to search for dudes in the library. The dudes that was constantly in the library. Why? Because I know you about your schoolwork. That means you're trying to graduate. That means you're trying to at least have some type of career in what you're doing. And you ain't out here on the quad all day long trying to be a lifer in college. And there are some lifers. So it's about the mentality behind the type of dude that you're trying to find too. You got to think about that. There's so many different layers. Networking events, they look different, but join some of those online networking events. You see somebody you like, be like, hey, let's connect. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue this conversation elsewhere. It's all about where you meet these people.
And to wrap it up, right? Another thing you can do, you can join our database.
Yep, of singles.
Yep, our database.
Elite singles. Not everybody is able to join our singles. There's a process that you got to go through.
We have to interview you. We have to make sure that you kind of fit what we're looking for, what we feel like our available singles are looking for, and that'll be what do we call it?
What, the database?
Yeah, there
is no database yet. I mean, there is no name for it yet. We're just building the database of elite singles.
Yeah.
And then
we got a group on Facebook.
Right. I can't remember the name of the group, but we'll link it down below.
I'll link it down below. But definitely join that because we're trying to build it. Right.
Yeah.
And then we'll be able to. And then another thing you can do, you can join the Right Way to Love. And you can come on our game show.
Right.
And that's another way to, find what you're looking for. And then whenever you're trying to work on yourself, you could definitely download our course, which will be available very soon. You guys will see it. So it was definitely fun.
Right. Watch out for more information about the membership platform, where you'll get access to pretty much everything.
Yeah. So
everything.
It's been a lot of work going on in 2021. Well, started in 2020. I think you guys can already see the benefit of it. We post a lot more. It's a lot more content coming. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Right.
If you see it, share it. You know, we want to get in front of as many eyes as we can. So share it, share it, share it. If you haven't shared this video, share it, share it, share it. Like the page if you haven't. Go to our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube.
Please, y'all. We have a goal. We're trying to increase our YouTube subscribers.
By 20, we want 20 subscribers a month. So
and that's not even a lot.
That's not it. We haven't reached our goal this month. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube, go to our YouTube, write Family Values, and hit the subscribe and hit the bell, because it'll be a lot of content on there. We've already been dropping more content. So please, we need 20 subscribers a month. That's our goal. We want to reach our goal.
So tell your friends to tell their friends that we can be friends.
Please help us reach our goals. Right?
As always, we appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. The next time we'll go live is next month. We're doing one live a month. One couples couch a month. We don't got to set up.
Oh man. Okay. So
we were gonna set. So we, as you can see, like our production's getting better. Everything's getting better. And if you want to support us, we'll drop our Cash App in the comments. And if you want to support what we're doing, we would greatly appreciate you guys. No obligation at all, but we love y'all. Until next time, peace and love. Let's see.